Why gratitude becomes more powerful with age. The quiet gift you almost missed. There comes a point in life when you stop chasing what's missing and start noticing what's here. For decades, you ran after goals, people, approval, always moving towards something you thought would finally make you feel enough. And then, somewhere after 60, you begin to see it differently. You wake up one morning, look around, and realize the things that truly matter were never loud. They were quiet, ordinary, often overlooked. The warmth of sunlight on your face, the sound of someone laughing in another room, the feeling of simply being alive, even on an ordinary day. That is where gratitude lives, not in grand achievements, but in gentle awareness. When youth teaches desire and age teaches appreciation. When we're young, life feels like a checklist. Degrees, career, family, home, success. We measure our worth by how much we collect. But with age comes the realization that happiness was never about addition. It was about attention, the ability to see what's already here. After 60, gratitude becomes the lens through which everything else makes sense. It's not weakness or denial, it's wisdom. The wisdom to understand that every breath, every connection, every sunrise is a miracle you didn't earn but still get to receive. The hidden power of perspective. Gratitude doesn't change your circumstances, it changes you. It doesn't erase pain, but it reframes it. When you look back on your life, you start seeing patterns. The disappointments that shaped your resilience. The losses that deepened your compassion. The delays that protected you from paths you weren't ready for. You begin to understand that even the hardest seasons gave something. Patience, strength, perspective. And that realization doesn't just bring comfort, it brings peace. Because gratitude is the bridge between what hurt you and what healed you. The science of the grateful heart. Researchers have found that gratitude literally changes your brain. It reduces stress, strengthens immunity, and improves sleep. But beyond science, gratitude transforms the way you see life. When you practice thankfulness, your focus shifts from lack to abundance. You begin to see how much good surrounds you, even on difficult days. And the more you notice blessings, the more they seem to multiply. It's not magic, it's awareness. Gratitude makes the ordinary sacred again. The trap of if only. Many people spend their later years saying, if only I'd done this. If only I had more money. If only my health were better. But every if only is a thief. It steals the joy of what is. Gratitude says, even here, there's beauty. It's the courage to find something good in the middle of imperfection. It's not blindness, it's balance. When you choose gratitude over regret, you don't deny reality. You decide which part of reality to feed. Finding gratitude in the hard places. Gratitude is easy when life is good, but its real power shows up when life isn't. When you've lost someone you love, when your body feels tired, when dreams fade, that's when gratitude becomes strength. Because gratitude doesn't say, everything is fine. It says, even though everything isn't fine, I will still look for the light. It's not about pretending the storm isn't there. It's about remembering that even storms water the soul. The 7/30/90 Day Gratitude Deepening Plan. 7 days, the awareness phase. Each morning, list 3 small things that made you smile. Don't repeat items. Train your brain to look for new beauty every day. End each night with the question, what today would I miss if it were gone tomorrow? 30 days, the reflection phase. Write 1 letter per week, to a person, a memory, or even to yourself, expressing thanks. Keep a gratitude jar. Each day, drop in a note about 1 moment that felt meaningful. By day 30, you'll notice your focus shift from what's lacking to what's lasting. 90 days, the expansion phase. Turn gratitude into action. Each week, express appreciation outwardly through calls, messages, or small acts of service. Gratitude becomes powerful when it leaves your heart and touches someone else's. By day 90, you'll realize gratitude isn't a habit, it's a way of living. The gratitude you owe yourself. We often thank others, but rarely thank ourselves. After 60, it's time to change that. Thank your body for carrying you through storms. Thank your heart for breaking and healing. Thank your mind for learning and growing. Thank your younger self for surviving long enough to see this peace. Gratitude for yourself isn't pride, it's grace. It's acknowledging the journey, not just the destination. The shift from counting years to cherishing moments. When you were younger, you measured life in years. Now, you measure it in moments. A shared laugh, a quiet meal, a walk at sunset. These are the treasures that time can't take away. Gratitude turns each day into a collection of sacred seconds. It transforms aging from a countdown into a celebration. Because when you're grateful, you stop fearing the years. You start feeling them. When the heart becomes young again, gratitude has a strange way of reversing age. Not on your skin, but in your soul. When you're thankful, your spirit stays young, curious, humble, open. You stop seeing life as a burden and start seeing it as a blessing. You smile easier. You forgive faster. You breathe deeper. And somehow, in that softness, you become stronger. The circle of giving and receiving. Gratitude doesn't end with you. It flows through you. When you express it, you invite others to do the same. Tell someone what they mean to you. Thank people while they're still here, not after they're gone. A simple, "you matter to me," can change someone's entire day, maybe even their life. When gratitude moves through your words and actions, you stop waiting for happiness. You start creating it. The 3 levels of gratitude. Gratitude for what you have, the foundation of peace. Gratitude for what you've lost, the doorway to healing. Gratitude for what's coming, the birth of hope. When you live in all 3, you no longer chase blessings. You become one. The power of saying, thank you. There are 2 of the most healing words in any language. Thank you. They close wounds that sorry never could. They open hearts that time alone couldn't mend. Say thank you often, not just to others, but to life itself. Thank the morning for arriving again. Thank your memories for teaching you. Thank the hard days for sharpening you. Thank the good ones for reminding you it's still beautiful here. Because gratitude doesn't just change your mood, it changes your meaning. The grace of enough. The world will always whisper, you need more. But gratitude gently replies, I already have enough. Enough love to share. Enough memories to smile at. Enough strength to keep going. Enough doesn't mean you stop dreaming. It means you stop doubting. When you reach that point, peace becomes your natural state. The final lesson. After 60, gratitude becomes more than a practice. It becomes a perspective. You no longer count possessions. You count blessings. You no longer chase happiness. You notice it. You no longer fear aging. You honor it. Because gratitude is not something you grow into. It's something you return to. So, take a deep breath. Look around. Every wrinkle, every memory, every heartbeat, it's all grace. You've already been given more than enough. And that realization, right there, is the beginning of lifelong peace.